Hi, you're watching QTV broadcasting from Banjul, the Gambia. I am Babu Karsi and welcome to another edition of the Viewpoint, where we talked about the latest happenings in and around the globe affecting Gambians and non-Gambians alike residing in the country. On this special edition, I have the pleasure to invite members of the Gambia Police Force. On my immediate right is Commissioner Gorgimbo, the head of the anti-crime unit, who just clocked 1 year since operation. Of course, after him is the police PRO, ASP Laminjai. Gentlemen, welcome to the Viewpoint.
Thank you very much.
We are talking about anti-crime, and of course, well, you had the name anti-crime. They're doing their utmost best to make sure that crime it's reduced in the country. Knowing that since the change of government, the coming of Adama Barrow's government, there are a lot of reported crimes, and other human rights abuses that have been meted, by Gambians, non-Gambians, citizens, you name it. So a lot of problems have been registered as far as crime is concerned in this country, and the anti-crime unit was set up to make sure that they help in their efforts to make sure this is reduced. They have clocked 1 year, a lot of different mixed feelings, with majority of you Gambians really appreciating and praising the work of the anti-crime, and I think it's really worth it to come on this platform to invite them to talk to Gambians. Of course, some of you have a lot of questions that I wanted to note down. I'll be asking them later. But once again, welcome to this platform. I will start with you, Gorgimbo, the anti-crime unit, you the head. For the records, what's your work?
Thank you very much, presenter. Basically, the work of the anti-crime is to make sure that crime is reduced in the whole country in the most possible manners. And again, to make sure that we give support to every other police station into the country. Okay.
If you say you give support to any other police station in this country, is this achievable after 1 year of operation?
Yeah, it's very achievable, and in fact, we make some remarkable achievements during the past 1 year. Going through, I will later come to figures, what we have registered last year and what we have done so far in this first quarter of the 2019.
Okay. Piero, you've always been appearing, well, as my cameraman really put it, the image of the police.
Yeah.
How important do you think it is to form an anti-crime unit? They'll be going around our streets, our corners, arresting citizens, arresting young people,
Okay.
Is it really necessary?
If you say arresting citizens, arresting young people, but then to put it into context, we will see to it that the Gambia Police Force constitutionally is the institution that is mandated to provide security in terms of protection of lives and properties, maintenance of peace and order, detection and apprehension of criminals, and also prosecution as well. So by virtue of this, our constitutional mandate, we also come up with strategies to ensure that we fulfill these Herculean tasks that the Constitution has mandated us to do. And in the process, we come up with several strategies. You will understand that the Gambia Police Force has several police stations spread across the whole country, and these police stations' function is to look into issues of crime and deal with security issues as far as they come up and they are reported to these police stations. But over time, we come up with new strategies at all times, and depending on the demand and also the need for new measures to deal with emergencies. So you will realize that there was a time after the change of government. I think it is the newfound democracy that people took up, and then a lot of people were talking about the occurrence of crime and so on and so forth. And this is why the Gambia Police Force Command decided to come up with a new strategy to say, let us have a strategy that will focus on dealing with crimes upfront, and that resulted to the creation of the Police Anti-Crime Unit, which Commissioner Mbub is heading. And basically, you said the anti-crime unit goes around arresting citizens, but they don't just go. They don't just go arresting citizens, but actually what they do, number one, is to patrol. And when you patrol, they have targeted areas that they patrol. Commissioner Mbub will come to that, but all the time, anti-crime unit operates on information. that they gather, because we also gather intelligence around and people inform the police, which always I take opportunity to commend the general public for giving information to the police about criminal activities that are happening within the communities. And these informations, this intelligence, when we gather them, this is what the anti-crime will use to patrol those particular areas, because already we've gathered information about the commission of crime, or crime is about to commit, or there is tendency for crime to be committed within those areas. So sometimes you are found around these areas at the wrong time and you get arrested by the anti-crime unit. But always the anti-crime unit and the Gambia Police Force is cognizant of the fact that we operate within the parameters of the law. And so this is why everything that we do, we try to do in accordance with the law and also the rule of law as well.
We will come to that. Mr. Mbub, how will you describe or sum up 2018?
2018 basically allow me to run down to since the establishment of the anti-crime unit in the 2018, when things were at an alarming rate in the country. I could say youths are involved at that time too much in the crime activities. It was very difficult for us at that present moment, but thank God, with the help of Gambians and the help of our able command, that we have to bring this thing to a very low level. We cannot say that crime can be eradicated completely, but we can bring it to a very lower level than one could understand. There is no nation that is existing without crime. It's never possible. But at least not to an alarming level, or such kind of crimes that are happening will not be happening at that time. We find it difficult though, but we are managing and then at the same time we are doing our utmost best, and we have achieved a lot in 2018. That brings us to the drastic reduction of crime in 2019.
You mean crime have reduced in 2019?
Crime have reduced.
I've witnessed a lot of crimes, a lot of robberies, a lot of...
In 2018.
I mean 2019, so if you say it's reduced,
2019, fine, crimes are committed, because I have the statistics of 2018 and 2019. Okay.
Gambians can
countrywide, I have it.
Okay.
So, but if you compare in 2018, when things were much tougher than today, it's a different thing.
Okay.
Today, every other Gambian can bear with me and say that you can go about your businesses. Though we have some hitches in our communities, it's true, but at least it is not to us before. We are trying our utmost best. As I told you that, there is no nation existing without crime. Crime is nature. It must be committed. People do commit crime everywhere in the world. Even the most developed countries in the world, crimes are committed there. So what about Gambia? It's no exception. But at least we have an efficient police force as of now that can stand firm and make sure that crime is bring to the lowest level. Of course, robbery is happening. But comparing the robbery statistics of 2018, when we were coming, and 2019, the first quarter, let me say the first 5 months now, we are in the first 5 months, it's different. Because in last year, during the second quarter, because we came in May, but from July to December, the amount of robbery that we registered is 2 times more than.
Take us through the statistics. Take us through the statistics.
Going through the statistics,
yes,
if you can allow me.
Yeah, please. Gambians will be interested to know this, obviously.
Fine. Yeah. Okay. You can see that in 2018 alone, we registered.
And you were established in May of 2018.
In May 2018.
5 months in the 2018.
5 months in 2018. We registered 206 cases
of robbery.
No.
Oh, okay.
Of different categories.
Okay.
This includes robbery, obstruction, illegal gambling, cattle theft, burglary, general theft, I could say, idling and disorderly. If you don't know the word idling and disorderly, is whereby you can see boys, they will gather in these old stadiums or this old building and started doing their things in there. And obtaining money by false pretenses, receiving, conspiracy to commit felony, hypnotizing. Hypnotizing is such a kind of crime when somebody will come to you and tell you that Johma Bena Madafal Lakufuka. Give me 1 and I will make it 10 for you. We have seen this. Or some people will call you even through telephone and tell you, Wahal Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Yeah.
Wahal Alhamdulillah. And you started saying Alhamdulillah. And then they will tell you, thank God you spoke to me. There is something after you. Other people will, I can see, there was a time a girl was taken to the graveyard. She was found at cooperative and she was taken to the graveyard in Joswang. And then this man said that in 10 days' time, this is where you should be. And this girl was crying. And he asked for the mobile. And the girl gave him the mobile. And he went away with the mobile, telling the girl that now you are not going to die. This is all hypnotizing.
Wow.
Because you cannot predict somebody.
All of this is happening in the Gambia?
Yes, in those days. But now, none. We have attempt to commit felony, whereas people were also caught on the verge of committing an act of a crime. They are also arrested, even assaulting police officers. In 2018, we have 3 cases of assaulting police officers in the due execution of their duty. And then pickpocketing, which was very common in our ferry, at the cooperative end, Birkama Garage. And today, in 2018 alone, we registered 27 pickpocketing cases. 27. Today, in the first 5 months, we registered only 3.
Okay.
And going to the statistics again, most of these offenses of pickpocketing are not committed by Gambians. They are always committed by non-Gambians. Because Gambian criminals are not used to pickpocketing. They don't know the technicality in pickpocketing. So outsiders will come and then start this pickpocketing. At the end of the day, you have small amount of Gambians that started this issue. But today, thank God. You know, in the past, when corridor is nearby, you can bear witness that by this time, a lot of things were happening. My money is taken away from me. I am pickpocket, food, money, you know. All these things used to happen. But thank God this year, we have not received any case of these things so far. I am telling you that personnel of the anti-crime unit are right now at the ferry, are right now at the market, Serekunda market, are right now at Birkama market in Birkama, are right now in the Serekunda Birkama garage, and everywhere you have commuters, you find them. And they are all in their civil clauses. And they are only there to hunt these criminals. So this is what is happening. And then comparing robbery, 16 the last in 2018. But as of today, we registered only 3. I am not saying that it is not happening, but as we registered, because some current type of offense may be inflicted to a person, and he will not end up reporting it to the police station, of which we will not know. But the amount that we receive in our office is only 3, and we have tackled that. The last one happened yesterday night, and believe me, these are only 3 boys, and they were all, one is 14, and 2 of them were 16.
Teenagers?
Teenagers, for that matter. And it happens at the West Stadium here.
Okay.
A girl was just passing by, and one of them tried to stop the girl, asking for a call. So when the girl was trying to get the mobile, because the boy said, "Manda Marir, I'm lost. I don't know where I am going, but I have a number. Can you call this number for me?" The girl was trying to offer help, and then this boy took the back. And then what actually happened was, the other boy took out a knife and said, "Give Jama telephone me." And then the girl have to hand over. And it's complete robbery because it goes with violence. It happened just only yesterday. But thank God, the patrol was there. Somebody was seeing them, and he called the patrol. When the patrol was at Westfield, these boys, when they run, the patrol chased them and got all 3. Right now, we are with them. And I believe, as I am speaking to you right now, they are on the verge of handing over them to the child welfare unit.
Okay. Piero have to rest. I have to engage you more. You know, the issue of since May coming into force, I mean, a lot of crimes have been tackled. Not all per se, because not all will be reported to the anti-crime. You know, but one of the constraints I've also learned is about the amount of vehicles allocated to you and personnel intended to execute. And I've also found out that you don't operate beyond Birkama.
Thank you. Vehicle is a major constraint. We know we operate from here to Birkama and across up to Koyena. But because of we don't have enough vehicles that we cannot be going up to the provinces every other time.
Is it really a priority to the Interior Ministry or the IGP?
Yes. In fact, we spoke to the responsible people, and I think they are doing their utmost best to make sure that we are all given these vehicles. Right now, we are operating with only 5 vehicles from here to Birkama. I think it's very small.
No, it's very small.
It's very small.
Though,
5 vehicles. We are trying our best with 5 vehicles. We started with 6, and then 1 is off the road right now. But with these 6, 1 is a command car, of which I am not even using as a command car, because I always give it out for it to run the patrols during night. It will take me home, and then from home it will join the patrol teams. And then we have, for manpower, is not inadequate. we have sufficient manpower because we have very good officers on the ground who are capable and who are very willing. And this is why we achieve what we have.
How many are under your command?
For security reasons, let me just withhold that.
Okay. I'll come back to it. Piero, the issue of, the arrest effected by the anti-crime, some of these people will be taken to court, prosecuted, sent to the remand wing or mild to whatever prison. After 3 months, they'll be back on the street. These are the same people. You will bear witness with me that most of the people that you are dealing with right now, arresting right now, have once served jail terms once or twice or 3 times. It's not helping. You take them, put them to jail in 3 months, they come out and then continue doing their business. Where are we heading to as a nation?
I think one thing you need to understand is the criminal justice system is a chain where you have the police, the judiciary, and the prisons. The police, as far as our mandate is concerned, we stop at prosecution of people. For example, if a person commits crime, we arrest, prosecute you. And the measurement or determination of the punishment is the job of the judiciary. They determine, they interpret the law and see, as far as that offense is concerned, what punishment commensurates that offense, and that punishment will be meted in court. So they
have where to stop.
Exactly. So we stop at that point in time. So if we put the case before the court and we prosecute, then the magistrate, the judge, or any judicial personnel who takes care of that case determine the punishment. So people need to understand this with the police, because most of the time it's not only you who says this. People say, you get somebody today, in few months' time, the person is out again on the street. But we are saying, as far as our job is concerned, that is to ensure that whoever commits a crime and you are punished, you are put before the law, that we will do, and we will not relent in doing this. And we will always keep, even if you keep coming out, we'll keep bringing you again and putting you back to court, and again, you will still get your sentence again. But the length or the period of time you stay in this jail term is not determined by the police. This is the job of the courts and the judiciary. They take care of that. I want the people.
Okay, go on.
That's one thing that I want people to know, because sometimes people get frustrated with, say, for example, a person commits a crime against you and you feel that he should be jailed for a long period of time, and probably at the end of the trial, he doesn't get that sentence that you want, because the law also has wisdom in it. You cannot punish people according to the whims and fancies of another person. And this is something, the problem that we are facing right now. You are seeing people who will be like, oh, Jaru Nyuyobuko police, you don't even need to take him to the police, let's just deal with him. And it is happening now. Over just these few days, you had me when I was mentioning the case at the Old Yundum, where we have some mechanic garage. You have the people who were sleeping in the garage, and a person came to steal fuel. It is said that this taxi driver is used to stealing fuel anytime he goes to work. But then this day he came to this particular mechanic garage. While he was doing this, some people came out, because this person has some people who usually sleep in the garage. They came out and then got hold of him. They tied him up at the garage and called the boss, say, we have got the thief and it is here. One would assume that these people would have just arrested this individual, take him to the nearest police station. But they did not do this. They called the boss came back, and then I still assume that since he is the head of the garage, he would have said, okay, now let's escort him to the police station. But again, he didn't do that. He went to look for a cane, and they flogged the thief seriously until he sustained a lot of injuries on the body. And when you get, after doing this, that was the time they brought him to the Old Yundum police station and want him to be admitted to the police station. Normally, as professionals, we wouldn't admit people who are injured. We would have to take them to the health centers or to the hospital for them to get medical attention first, understand that they are okay health-wise, then we can admit them for the offense or for the crime they have committed. And this was done. Believe me, shortly after they were at the hospital, the guy was pronounced dead.
Wow.
So you see, the garage owner and his people are now charged with committing murder. The person who stole from them probably would have stolen fuel amounts of 30 liters or more than that or whatever. But they've killed him now. So you can see to it that the punishment and the offense, do you think that really commensurate?
I've watched a lot of WhatsApp videos where thieves are caught and beaten.
Now you see, these WhatsApp videos used to be something like, okay, they are not happening in the Gambia, but now they are happening in the Gambia. You've seen videos where people will get the person undressed, tie him up, and start asking questions here and there. Probably they have beaten him up before even asking the question. So all of this could lead into something else. So, but what we are trying to say to people is that the Gambia is a civilized country. We have laws and we are law-abiding people. In fact, we are able to maintain this peace because we are law-abiding. So the laws, we created these laws through our National Assembly members. We, the police as an institution, we enforce these laws that are already created by us, the people. So we want people to be law-abiding and understand that if someone aggrieves you, you have to seek redress through the processes, through the institutions. And that's why I'm saying to you, our own responsibility stops at where we prosecute somebody. The determination of the punishment is not our responsibility. So when you see somebody be sentenced for 3 months and he's out here, don't say police left him to go out. No. That's not us.
No wonder we saw one of them, with 43 cases, still working. Mr. Mbub, the issue of arresting people, citizens malhandling suspected thieves before handing them over to the police. The anti-crime are accused of beating people. And if we've received this, not once, not twice, not long ago, an artist, was involved, a resident of Bijolo was pepper sprayed and other things. Why do you have to arrest people and beat them?
Yeah,
if
okay.
PRO is saying you don't have to beat the law to take a step?
Yeah, fine. Sometimes people misspread information. You see, we are professionals. There is a limit where we can stop in the execution of our duties. We don't exceed that. Mostly people say anti-crime, dañ ma arrest, dañ ma dur. But people tend to forget that if you resist arrest and you commit a crime, a serious crime for that matter, you must be arrested. It's a matter of must. We must use means to arrest you. If you resist arrest and you are very violent, we must pepper spray you to make sure that you are arrested. Pepper spray doesn't kill anybody.
But it's against human rights violation?
No. It's not against any human rights violation.
Getting some pepper spray?
No, wait. Go to anywhere in the world. If somebody is holding a cutlass and said you are not going to arrest me, and you as a police officer, you don't have a gun, you cannot gun him down. What do? Do you have to run away from the person and leave the person to go? Leave the person to run away?
In that situation, I will understand.
Yeah, fine, but this is the case. Because if a police officer come to you and said, "Mister, you are under arrest," you being a gentleman and said, "For what?" We say, "For suspecting you of this and this and this." And then you get up and go together with the police officer. There is no case.
Some of your officers are very...
No, my officers are very, very professional. Mostly criminals give them the cause to go to the extreme. Because if you don't want to be arrested and you commit a crime, most of these criminals that we arrest are always armed. Okay. They themselves are armed with pepper spray. I cannot tell you the amount of pepper spray we get in the office right now.
From criminals?
From criminals. They're using pepper spray. They are using taser lights.
Okay.
The case of that big government officer, in his house, what do they use? They use a taser light to threaten the guy's life and say, "Go on your bed, give us all the money." And then this man has to comply and give them all the money.
Oh. Okay.
So if a criminal is armed, what do you think that the police can do to get this man subdued? What do you think we can do? Okay. If the criminal is totally armed or armed to the neck. Sometimes they will tell you, like what you were saying, the case of this artist. I will not talk about this
I don't want to single out anybody.
Yeah,
but that's a good example. That's a good example.
Yeah, but you mentioned the name, the artist.
Yes.
But what did the artist do? He went onto the media to create a song for me. When he was arrested, was I there?
Okay.
He was saying...
He was under your command.
Yeah, he was, I'm command.
Yeah,
I'm commanding, fine. I will take responsibility. Good. But he have gone up to the extent of insulting me. Those who listen to the rhythm, they know what he is saying. Gorgim Bub Yodo Poop. That's an insult. What have Gorgim Bub done to him? Nothing. When he was arrested, I was not there. When he was brought to the police station, I was not there. I later saw him in the police station. And I asked him what was the crime. And then before, even he did not, I think the following day, early in the morning, he was released on bail.
Yes.
Yeah, because people want cheap popularity, so they will go out with the name of Gorgim Bub. But what did he do? And again, he commits another thing again. And that another thing is in the net. And he is in the courts. What did he do in Senegal again?
Okay, so going forward, you know, the issue of arresting and beating, you know, or torture, whatever name they would associate with.
We don't torture anybody. We don't torture. You see, when people just want to handicap the anti-crime because the anti-crime are doing very good job, only bad people will go outside and say anti-crime are torturing people. Who do we torture? Who will come out and say that we torture? How do we torture people? We are professionals. We know how to execute our duty. We don't torture anybody. We don't beat. We don't torture. Some people are saying about arbitrary arrest. Of course, they will say it. Because most of these criminals, they will not subdue themselves to the police. They will tend to fight the police. How many times have I been injured on the way? And I am the commissioner. Sometimes I have to go because boys will call me and say, Commissioner, here it's a problem. Then boys then sisu. They all feel reluctant to say that they are not going to be arrested. Some of them are with cutlasses. I have to go to the ground myself and to make sure that they are arrested after an offense has been committed.
Okay.
So this is what they are saying. But the good people, people that we are helping, including you yourself, you know that the anti-crime is doing a very good job.
That's for the public to
So fine. So every good people, every day people are praying for us. Go to the mosque. Without the coming of the anti-crime, what do you think is going to happen to the Gambia today? We sacrifice. We do a lot of sacrifice. We don't close because we are given food. Government is giving us food. Right now, to break our fast, we will stay and break our fast at the camp. And then we will work the whole night again to make sure that Gambians are secure.
Why are you not armed?
No, that is up to government.
That's the government for the
That's government. That's government to decide whether we should be armed or we should not be armed.
Is it important that you...
No. I think at this juncture, there is no need for a police officer to be armed because we don't have that too much of violent criminals.
So the pepper sprays and others are okay?
The pepper sprays are okay because the pepper spray doesn't harm you, it doesn't kill you.
Don't use it too much.
No, we don't use pepper sprays too much.
You're watching the Viewpoint, coming to your high on, of course, QTV. Of course, with me, this on the special edition is the police PRO ASP Lamin Jai and Commissioner of the Anti-Crime Unit, Head of the Anti-Crime Unit, I would say, Commissioner Gorgumbo. We're looking into the achievements, you know, the successes that they've achieved and some of the problems that they face in executing their duties since the establishment of the Anti-Crime Unit exactly a year ago. I want us to quickly switch this into the local language for the benefit of those watching and, you know, I will not get the information very clearly into the English language because this is a concern to all Gambians. You know, sometimes they'll be watching it like, Babu, sa program interest na trop, why do ko all of ñu dégg ko ina. So, mbokk yi comme numa ko waxee si angale, tey si Viewpoint bi am nañ kii di police PRO di ASP Lamin Jai amee kaalama Lamine police yi la ko mën a waxee ak kii di commissioner Gorgui Mboup moom na foog naa yéen ñu bëri xam ngeen ko turam a gën a siw sa tayi IGP bi moom moo head ñi di anti-crime unit anti-crime nag bu ma ko waxee jarul sax ma introduce ko xam ngeen liggéey bu ñu nekk di def depuis bu ñu leen sosee mais si at bu ñu bàyyi ko ni di 2018 ma doore ko yow Gorgui seen liggéey am na benn at yow yaay head anti-crime soo ko naree xayma naka la liggéey bi mel ak jar na ko am wala jarul ko pour sos di anti-crime unit.
waaw jërëjëf mbokk yi ñoo seetaan asalaamaaleykum maa ngi leen naa nuyoo fii si QTV ma njëkkee fi anti-crime dooree definitely sosi anti-crime dafa am njëriñ si réew mi te Gambien si war nañoo xam loolu te dinañ ko nangu itamit parce que bi anti-crime di ñëw last year May 2018 dafa fekkoon crime bi si biir dëkk bi dafa demoon si kaw trop. parce que time boobu noonu ndawi réew mi ñu bëri dañ génn pour ñu nekk di def ay tafaar bi ñu doon def nag bokk na si woon sàcca moo si gënoon a fés sàcca fésoon na trop si crime bi xale yi doon def dugga si néegi nit ñi daaji jël seen télé yi jël receiver yi jël seen mobile yi dafa fésoon robbery tamit daf fi demoon na bi xale yi dañ daan taxaw si mbedd yi ku romba ñu jël sa bagage businessman yi sax demoon nañ ba 6 o'clock ku nekk da nga am pour close sa business tëj sa business nga dem ñibbi suñ IG bi Mamoud Diop mu toog ak commandant bi ñu gis ne definitely fu mu nekk nii dañ war a am an anti-crime unit si lañ sos anti-crime unit bi so biñ ñëwee tamit ñu isi fa ay nit yoo xam ne ñu xarañ leen si wàllu crime ñoo xam ne si wàllu crime rek lañ dee yëngatu muy man ak sumay xaleel ñu ñëw ñu jonkonte xale yi jàppa si nag lu bëri liggéey si liggéey bu am solo i tamit pour gis ne xale yi bàyyi nañ crime bi 2018 soo ko xaymaa ak 2019 rawante nañ lu bëree li doon xew 2018 daanaka dinaa la wax ne la juróom-ñetta fukki xaaj bi yëpp fu mu nekk nii yëpp dañ na xaj na ñaar fukki xaaj bi moo si des te ñu ngay yëngatu bu baax pour gis ne ñaar fukki xaaj bi nga xam ne des na fi si crime pour mu génn parce que soo seetloo bi ñoo ñëw sàcca télé wala break naka toj néegi jàmbur dugga si biir jël alelam dafa bari woon ba nga xam ne amutoon guddi amutoon bëccëg nit ñi nelawatuñ seen bagage yi dañ nekkoon si loo xam ne tiitaange lañ nekkoon ñoom ñëpp ak seen i bagage waaye soo ko seetloo waxtu boobu noonu liñ jàppoon ci jamono boobu noonu jàppuñ ko si 2018 si juróomi weer yi nii daanaka mai lañ ñëw te soo seetloo diggante mai ba décembre dafa toll si juróom-ñaari weer rek la moo toll waaye si juróomi weer yi yiñ toll nii liñ am si breaking bariwut toll na si fukki breaking ak juróom benn te fukki breaking ak juróom benn yi yëpp juróom-ñeneenti fukka ak benn bi yëpp jàpp nañ leen so mu ngi mel ni kon juróom bi boobu moo dem te ñu ngi see yëngatu pour gis ko léegi nag dafa am benn façon ngi sàcca boo xam ne dafa am si réew mi ma wax ko balaa maa faate léegi daay dañoo toj miir bi si boppam
comme nga am bitik wala magazine
léegi duñ ñëwee si kanam dañoo demee si gannaaw ñun dañ ko foog ne because am na benn boy bu ñu musa wax ñu ngi ko ay masila léegi li mu ngi si jël bi daf ñu musa wax ne am na benn liquide boo xam ne dañ ko dee jëlee bitim réew liquide bi suñ ko defee si maraaj bi bàyyi ko fa ay 20 minutes daf dee lu mel ni lekka semaine bi soo yow soo ko dóoree su sàcca bi su ñëwee dóor ko rek foofu daf dee mel ni lu xappate ko mu téye ko mu génnee mu teg den mu dugg si biir def nañ ko fi ñu oyee mayka fii am na fii mayka ñu jël fa about 500,000 plus def nañ ko Today supermarket bi nekk Burusu bi sooy dem yooni Brufut bi ne le def nañ ko fa tam di same thing la et puis ñu génnee bunta bi teg bunta bi foofu tam jël nañ fa 400,000 plus waaye biñ seetee CCTV bi ñun dañ dee am information ñu am boo yuñ ici pour ñu seetal ñu won ñu ñii kan lañ waaye duñ Gambien because benn booy bi xamee na kere ki because lu mu ñu wax mooy kii yaagoon na dafi ñëw di sàcca waaye after all bi anti crime ñëwee dafa dem waaye after all léegi dañoo ñëw sàcca ba pare after all ñu génn waaye ñun dañ suspect fi gars yi di aw xam nañ fa fu mu nekk nii ñu ngi ko téye soos bi gars yi commencé loolu ak léegi ñun ñu téye area boobu noonu ba léegi nii gars yi sàcca boobu noonu amatul may ñëwaat ci li nga waxoon rek amoon na time boo xam ne dafa taroon trop si biir dëkk bi xale bu jigéen kenn du téye baak nga romba ñëpp dinañ ma seede si loolu guddi kenn du nelaw si sa kër nit ñi di dox si mbedd yi naan la waxal alhamdulillah jox ma benn ma defal la fukka ñii di dox naan la góol góol soo ko déggee mooy góolu mooy ñi dee taxaw si bunti marché bi di xaar xale yi suba teel suñ sàccee ñoom ñu jënd ko ready made market gis nga bro one thing dinaa ko wax Gambie duñ mun a am black market buy operate guddi non ñun police bi duñ toog ñu
amoon nañ black market yi
waaw waaye black market bi ñun ñu ngi koo toj ñun bañuñ marché ku nekk am nga right pour nga dem jaay waaye jaayal marchandise bu la lew doo mën a toog nga dem sàcca suba teel nga fekk ay nit ñu ngi toog pour jënd alali sàcca guddi su marché bi tëjee nit ñi dem marché bunti marché di xaar guddi xale yi ñu pour ñu jënda jaay nañ fi benn maire naka calculator lañ ko jaay ne ko mobile waaw maire bi dafa dem jaay salaat mu guddee bi mu paree muy ñibbi mu ne tey moom am na dara xaaral mu jéem a try pour mu am phone parce que setam bi moo ko wande ko mu ci na Android phone mu dem si boy bi si black market bi boy bi won ko Android phone te guddi la this happen after 9 o'clock mu won ko Android phone bi maire bi xool Android phone bi laaj keneen ki ne ko waa maire bi baax na taj won ko maire bi fi mu sega di génnee nafa xam nga maire ngi amee nafa fi mu sega di génnee nafaam bi boy bi jël calculateur bi solal ko maire bi si carton bi maire bi yóbbu calculateur bi ndax loolu lu baax la ndax si noonu nan la ñoo war a demee ndax ñun Gambien yi noonu lañu war a mën a dëkkee gis nga black market bi moom is totally out of it du mën a dem duñ ko mën a seetaan mun nañoo seetaan black market bi nga xam ne soo amee loo bëgg a jënd lu lew da nga koo dem jënda waaye nit ku taxaw si mbedd yow mii soo fa demoon léegi suñ la jaayee lu bon after all doo mën a identify kan la lu tax ñuy war a am black market yi guddi marché guddi pour lan marché boo xam ne lu bon rek lañ faa jaay pour lan du mën a exist Gambia gis nga bro dinaa la wax leena suñ bakkan lañ si teg Gambia crime free society la war a nekk dañ am a new dispensation dañ ñëw ñu jox ñu total démocratie dañ war a dëkk si jàmma yow da nga war a free nga dox waxtu bu la neexee si biir dëkk bi nga dem tëdda ndeg yaa ngee dox jàmma da nga war a sa alal ji da nga ko war a bàyyi nu la neexee soo ñëwee nga fekk fa sa alal ji waaye doo mën a dem di xalaat gannaaw fu mu nekk nii kuy génn sa néeg yaa ngi xalaat suma doom yi lan lay fekk suma doom yi soo génnee tëjuloo yaa ngi xalaat ne suma néeg bi toj nañ ko
fooy dem yaa ngi ut koo àndal pour lan du Gambie bi ñu xam ñun police lañ lii la ñoo liggéey suñ ko defut ñu ngi ameel Gambien ni aha suñ defut suñ liggéey ñun ñu ngi ameel Gambien ni aha te lii la ñoo fee te ñun suñ aji dafa taxaw mu ne benn nga liggéey wala nga dem.
waaye si kaw liggéey googu noonu yan jafe-jafe ngeen jànkuwanteel.
dañ am jafe-jafe yu bëri jafe-jafe yi njëkk a am mooy nit ñi nga xam ne dañu dee obstruct mooy maanaam ma ñëw di def suma liggéey nga taxaw suma kanam dogaan duma ne man duma def suma liggéey.
déet yéen kenn di leen def loolu.
non ankañ dañ dee am bro. si statistics woon naa la fii ñaata case ñaata doomu aadama 23 laas yàlla ñu yóbbu fu obstructed 23 nit yóbbu obstructed.
da ngeen dee ñëw bëgg a arrest góor gi
dañoo ñëw
laamin ñëw ne déedéet.
xam nga ñun mos na suñ demee sa kër xamal ne complaint la suñ ñëwee sa kër pour arrest la complaint la nit moo complaint against yow war nañoo ñëw ak taranga ñëw ak njekka ñëw ne la nit dafa complaint against yow mu ne yow yaa ko def nangam dañ ñëw pour ñu jël si la pour nga dem si police station bi xam nga wax nañ la lu ñu la arrêté ñëw na ñëw taranga diw génnee fële ne hey kii du dee def loolu du dem yow yaay kan bi wax ne du dem
yooyu daf lay am
daf dee am léegi-léeg ñu daaxee sàcca am na dëkk bu ñu daaxee sàcca dama ko woon last time ñu ne bu ma waa turi dëkk bi dañ daaxee sàcca bi mu daw mu dugg si biir kër gi fekk jigéen ñi si diggi kër gi gars yi dugal ko si biir néeg bi tëj ko biñ ko tegee si biir néeg bi seen mobile yi ñu doon caaj mu raafal ko jaaree si gannaaw jaala dem waaw benn jànga bi moom tayit sa soloon mu jóg ne dafa dugg si néeg bi pour dem takamalaan mu dem si kaw table bi nii fekk fa mobile am bi mu ñëw mu ne na mobile loolu lee naa ne ko mobile loolu bee bu ma xool mu ne ko xam ne naa mobile loolu si jàng ñu génne gi suñ boobi nekkate boobi ñaan na si gannaaw
jël na mobile yi
waaw ñu gis suñu ŋaang ma ne leen léegi ñun police bi ak yéen yëpp nañ bokk ut sa waaw ñu ngi ko dem téye ji tànjee foofu lañ ko téye bi ñu ko téye ñu ñëw isi ko benn mobile bi dañ ko fekkee si ngoon si bi ko si bëccëg la woon around tout ñu fekkee ko si ngoon si benn mobile bi ñaari mobile yi jaay na leen te bro maa ngi laa wax ne la am na xale yoo xam ne léegi ñu ngee jógee koo mile two suñ jógee mile two bala ñu egg seen kër am nañ ko mile two to coopérative mu sàcca from mile two bi ñu ko bàyyee ba coopérative mu sàcca
loolu nag Gambien si kontaanuñ si yéen seen liggéey si wax fànn boobu noonu parce que da ngeen a arrest nit yóbbu ko court ñu tëj ko 3 months ngeen bàyyaat ko mu ñëwaat di sàccaat.
ok Piaro wax na ko si English. ñun dafa am fu ñoo em ñun police bi am na fu ñoo em ñun lu ñu war mooy ñu jàppala bind say këyit defar say dossier yóbbu la si li français di wax procureur mooy pour ñu yóbbu la pour ñu atte la ñun yóbbu la ñam ñun duñ dee atte ñun suñ demee si attekaay bi dañoo wax li nga def des na si kii atte pour mu atte la ne waaw yaa ko def wala mu ne defuloo ko mu bàyyi la nga dem waaye ñun dañoo bind ñun duñ dee decide féeti kenn dañ laa yóbbu ne la lii la def léegi-léeg ñu yóbbu nit am na benn imam su fekkee moom mu ngi maa déglu te dina ma déglu télé tapa suma programme imam bi mu demee si côté kaay bi lu xew booy bi ñeneenti yoon lañ ko sàcca ñu ñëw booy bi confess ne ñetti booy yi confess ne ñoom ñetti sàcca ñoo ko def kenn ki benn bi ñu ne ko $2,000 imam bi jóg ci biir code bi walanteeru waaw mu jóg ci biir code bi walanteeru tuuti ñu caaj ko fa contempt of court mu ne tax ñuy tëj kooku noonu 2 months ñun duñ pour wane rek ne ñun duñ dee atte te amuñ droit pour ñu wax magistrat bi ne ko tëjal kii lii suñ dogal mooy ñu ne la kii sàccakat la woon ñu génne lu ñu previous record mooy lan daan def woon na ne kii lii la fi daan def lii la fi daan def soo ko bàyyee yow mi amee dogal bi soo ko bàyyee mu génn si biti lii la moo defaat dafa des nag si yow pour nga atte su la neexee nga ne léegi-léeg ñu ne parce que first time offenders lañ balal loi bi teg na leen $1,000 yi wala 1 month bi su génnee ñu ne police yi ñoo ko bàyyi ñun duñ dee bàyyi kenn luñ suñu right fu mu am si bàyyi mooy bail léegi-léeg sax nga def dara ñu isi la police station suñ la isee ñu ñëw ñu liggéey say dossier 3 days ñu bail la borom tasee yow rek call téléphone maa ngi tasee diw mu toj suma néeg bi yëpp ñu ngi tasee ni ñoo def loolu la loi bi wax li ñu loi wax loolu la ñoo def waaye ñun duñ dee bàyyi kenn ñun anti crime unit biñ starté ba tey Gambien yëpp xam nañ ne ñun opération no compromise lañ dee def ñun buñ la téye rek di nga foo jaar di nga dem ko.
no compromise moo tax ngeen di téye gars yi di dóor.
non duñ dee dóor.
loolu la ñu wax de.
non nit ñi ñoo ko wax
ngeen dee dóor de.
gis nga
dóor di kaari nit yi ak yooyu.
arrest dafa métti gis nga bro soo bëggee ñu treat la as a gentleman yaa njëkk a treat sa bopp as a gentleman wuure bi nu mu la gisee rek noonu la laa owee su ma ñëwee ne la dañ la tuumaal sàcca nañ dem si police station bi nga ne ma dew ma te ñun am nañ évidence bi dañ la tuumal sàcca ndax dañ la bàyyi yow nga dem ñun ñu delluwaat si police station bi léegi ki la tuumal sàcca ñu def ko naka ki nga jël alalam ñu def ko naka léegi-léegi dañoo dem nga gis ku génnee jaasi ne la dew ma seen waa kër yëpp jóg ne leen duñ dem ñu génnee jaasi li ñoo wax ñun dañoo pepper spray mooy di last resort suñ demee ba xam ne ñun si suñ boppa suñ bakkan dafa des si mu ngi bëgg a des si xoliti gerte ñu génnee pepper spray ñu spray te pepper spray du rey pepper spray daf laa disable rek pour ñu mun laa téye da ngaa saxat oxo rek 5 minutes mu génn si sa yaram bi ñu mun laa téye ñu mun laa yóbbu ñun sax léegi-léegi pepper spray bi daf ñu dee sonal léegi-léegi dañoo spray ngelaw bi delloo suba pepper spray bi suñ kaw ñun suñ boppa si biir arrest bi dañ si dee sonal waaye dara il faut ñu jéem laa téye because criminal nga bàyyi gis nga the question of li nit ñi di wax naan dañoo téye nit ñi dañoo dóor dañoo téye nit ñi dañoo eew gis nga lii yëpp dafa amut gis nga Gambien yi nga xam ne xam nañ dëgga ràññee nañ xam nañ ne anti crime si kaw yoon lañ tegu te ñëpp gis nañ dimbal gi ñoo dimbal Gambien dañoo sacrifice man musuma am nii bro man ku ma xam man ñaar laa woon ci lii mënatuma tëreen awma time fu mu nekk time mi liggéey rek laa am suma njaboot gi maa ngi leen sànni léegi-léegi suma doom yi dem school ñu ne la yow góo mooy sa papa suñ la téye nañ dog sa baat bi understand nga waaye man loolu yëpp du traite man xam naa li ma mun xam naa lan la léegi-léegi suma yaay sax daf ma dee wax ne ma doom moytul nangam ma ne ko yaa
sa tur moom fes na moom sa tur moom booy moom
waaw xam nga ni gis nga bro sooy def lu baax il faut sa tur fes sooy def lu bon il faut sa tur fes waaye sant yàlla bi suñ tur fesee si lu baax xam nga mënoon nañoo wax ne tey anti crime dañoo téye nit ñi di jël seen xaalis yi waaye kenn du la wax loolu ñun ay professionnels li kuñ téye million suñ ko fekk sa tubéy bi million boobu dafa egg si office bi dafa nekk in record te kuñ téye duñ la masla ak yow li nga def PRO mus na ko wax si benn interview mu ne nekkuñ di bës nekkuñ di puugaru ne dañ day yóbbu nit ñi koot parce que si benn at ñu yóbbu ñeneenti téeméer ak ñaar fukka ak ñetta fukka ak juróom benn 436 nit ñoo am conviction ñun benn case lañ mooy te kiñ sàcc si boppam moo tax case bi mooy because moom moo wax ne bëggatul case bi daf koo withdraw 436 nit du post bëgguñ ko because ndawi réew mi la waruñ woon a nekk si loolu dañ waroon a wax ne 436 nit dugga nañ si liggéey bu baax bi lañ liggéey waaye bro man ak yow ak Gambien bii seetaan xam nañ ne ndawi réew mi suñ amut lu jog pour gàllankoor leen ëllëgee fuñ jëm du neex lii musuta xew Gambia démocratie du pour sàcca nit ñi démocratie du pour tooñ
so foog nga ne démocratie ba tax lii yëpp di
waaw xam nga biñ ne léegi xam nga amoon na time boo xam ne dañ la rawone gaa ngi ñëw de
waaw jamono gi waaw
kenn du nangoo def dara waaye léegi ñu ne la kenn ku nekk am nga sa yelleef waaye bi nga amee sa yelleef nag ak i doomu adama yi da nga war a sàmmantoo moom am nga sa yelleef yow yaay ki nga doon am nga right pour nga dem cinéma am nga right pour nga dem si club bi waaye kenn amul right pour yow kii dem si club bi tamit nga sàcc ko ki tëj motom bi nga daji motom bi ñaata moto kër lañ fi daji kii romba nga nangu mobile am kan moo am right boobu noonu so ñoom dañ xaaj na xale jànguñ xamuñ lan mooy démocratie moom sa boppa nga démocratie mooy moom sa boppa rek mooy li nga xam ne dafa war a nekk si kaw yoon respect the rule of law demal doxi sa soxla si jàmm ma doxi suma soxla si jàmm moom mu dem doxi
te kenn du la laal dara góor gi boobu ma bàyyi la nga noppal ko ma dugga si soose bi xam naa time bi léegi te mu jaamuñu mbaɗigol comme nafa ñamin nga anglais comme ni nga surwa kangoɗa bi Viewpoint ɗo ɗum a lafta ka at least manni ko ndin surwa kango julde je ɓayri ko mo mun kaccaka nga kumata bakile anti crime ɗo ko ɓayri ñimmele sañi kilin soto office de cabinet anti crime unit o ñing lo ɗum mbiyalon ko ndi ko anti crime rek man jari fanga faale ay mune min walatina bi nga góor gi mbub soto jang mun ila commandati ani nga PRO Lamin Ndiaye min ka diabo police auto yala Mr Ndiaye anti crime kabring yalondi May 2018 fo kana bi May 2019 naji ko do ko jamal leketa bari fanan ko ya kul fanan basilo kan le kabring ya ñing ko ya sosi isam fono Gambien so anti crime ko alondi la and police ma ko ñande ani Gambien so fanan ino ñing sungol la ko rolo ani fen jamam ya ko be kan kabring démocratie nata
baraka baka Baboucar ko ya fo ñamen dorong niaje anti crime unit fon nata wati sotota nung min kata santambilate 2018 jamano sotota je mi yalan ko mole diamo siande ko tafar lal siata ka mola kordal te ka mola bungol te ka fengol sunya wayati na fo Gambia police force min kata bundate luwa min sambentu ya kaja ko ka mol tankan ko alnga police la nyatonkol narasi e ko anga fere kuto bonde ban wala kata nga bunda londi bunda mi yalan ko wala do ko ta kala fendi bor ka fendi kata ka nyin keloke ka nyin tafar lal bay banko ka wala ya sabo yen unit o form min keta anti crime unity commissioner golgi mbobe be min nyaton kaya kam kabring anti crime lota woni bitema ye nyatota jama soto jele min keta tafaro bunda kelonyen e bajala ko wati soto ta wodiamol be kering ko mol buka sinono ela kordal kono because bun teol la be kering ni la janin fano ba kala mosa dungira bun kono ela bungo tay ay bagasol sunya min kam ta ko telel ni video ni radio ni wo nyongol ise sunya ela bungol kono o diamol siata non dol bi je ni mo lafta tamala katela hajol topoto e se nyapi kan yela kalpel busibul wala yela fengol busibul wala dol bi jenni mo lela motol park dinkiral to dro saje sina moto tay ya fengol taye suñaje ñing kol kam wala atina anti crime unit lota an kabri lota fana e kata e kam do ko ka ñami wala kam murum kaje ko kam murum dulal to ka jako dinkiral mi yalan ko ñing kol ka keje min lonta wala atina wato watin kala fi ka kacha badi wala ko nali e tafar ko jembe keringa las dinkiral to wala aliaje ko mobe dinkirato mi alon kal man dalala bara a mulunta komi nyinde asina kukuron keno jane alsa o kibaro futandi police la wato wat commissioner be nomba fa dila jane katu nomba dila wato wati pour ning nyin kusi fala ali korse alsa call ke because police fa na manka kumfanenteti ko mi be ka dinkirato wato wati police bu ka be kalamtano because ne police jibe ani mombe banko kan wasiya bata police hotel so police o te tarno la dula beto bari molbe dula beto so ni e kolje e se kibaro ta ka frande police ol so nyin kibaro ni tonya molba kata kam bakele be kibaro di kam police ol la nyin kusi falto wala tina nyaato ta jama sotata kono wala tina anti crime kabri form da woni bitema ye bunda tafar ko jama bay banko kanne ana tara go commissioner ya fala jam folo kono janano banko te keren dunia safa mina ko tafar ko buka kajam ferem bari zamin keno wala ka tala fo ngaje ko tonya mol sabatata kayro kono le fe ka wulni no la dinkiral to kata dawda ke la hajol topoto ka senan kayro kon nyindu Gambia police force lafta nyinalde bari fo mol finance police wol mako ngam bulo du nyola e nyobulu isaje kon sa nyindo ko keno ay sonea ye kuma do fo min keta kole abundal kole abundal min ke soto wala keta nyindi ko ni ajibe anti crime keta bundal mi yalango ka murumurun ka kibarol soto ka fota molla isaje ko kuringol ke muta ke samana loi nyatlingol ya ku bunda kilim foje min moyata baga pour sa senande molla wala nyindi ko min ka fa ko ninga momuta dranga samba police karfala karsabe ka soro wala ya bula lafta mol sa faham ko Gambia police force ndol fanan nga lodula dandula soto min keta ninga momuta nge samba fo kiti yo nyatlingol la yem min ke ngaitande kiti bundala ndol fanan dandula molti ite nyanta ka kuluro min nyanta lalete kan kiti bal la ka fanan decide and wala min le kan aba wala be kala amanke ko police la ko okay nying ay mola ba nani sunya ba lulu sunya ni so sunya ba hane ya soron karefala damala police bo ke soron kiti bunda wala ke soron and wala ka je ni sedol jarol be ka ke sedol be ka fote nyaala sede jarol be le nyakoto e to la ka luwani tamandi wo nyama so mol kana nyi mira ko police la ka mo samba ya soron karefala la kar saba ya bula bo manke police la bunda fannade kudo fana mi min kera na anti crime unity min kera na officiality ana man nakala police o fango generally linka nyim bata da soto nim fotita kata mol kamana tonya Gambia no keta mol mi yalan ko e loi bunya baka mo jamal bije ni findite kan e ko en ko mo zulate la police le lafte na mole clamro ke police ko ayete ni nyini nyeke so lafta pour que ta fanan tamoy e ka wulla sonya ko ne nanan ye danko bari mo dol bije sako nyi criminal bal wolbo ka song ka bole noma sako eni sita anu loi min fo wala nyinde ko ni not arrest la reasonable means should be used pour que ta mari arrest reasonable force you understand sa reasonable force ni ajibe wo tuta ita mari la balam bundala bul ninte natete arrest ngo Babakar Sulate la Karaba police station e wulte bulata no mana fa jarta nge bulo nyafo nge wala nge ngan dunkuti ko ron kesi kan ke buendi fa jarta wala amon jara wala kan e wulta do re bulata no bar dol bi je ni fota tele satara fango be bulu momin ni fango lor nga kate tata yalla fe fana sa fe rol landi fe fana sa sembo landi min batina la ko anara wo fango mume be yasam so nyin kono ngatangol ka soto le koleal ka soto anu mol ka fo anti crime unit wala polisol e ka mol tajirante yala wala e ka kolea yitande molal asatara wonte criminal o jama e fanan katara parerine andi kandi to yala ne kuriya min ke kan luwala be noma anu luwa nim prae muta e samba e fanan katara pareri wo kamal so lafta pour mol sa faamo nyam kudo fanam je min kumata wala nyinte ko wol manke balannal fangoti bari wol kan la mol le kan mi alon ko kuriya ko ke pour que sansa isaje ko polisol kane sor wo mo sifal fana me danila in fact ka fo ngo look ning polisol findira kana mo muta ka samba loi nyatele wala ala bula ya samba loi because loi fa be sariare ne fendi je min nukunda al bula mari fa normal na ta police station to ali ajibe polisol be min keka bari kana si do suwo kono ale bantam biloke al ko nyim mari tita wo mu kulete mi alan ko na officer sol ka abata da soto bake satel kono anu lafta pour mo sa faham labon la janimbe di baba kum fala wala keta multi mi alan ko e ka loi tay bloko no lafta pour mo sa faham ko gambia loi gambia banko famo banko civilisation ngolte nyin kam mako ndol ka loi normal wala atina kairo be sabatering ni ajibe case min be ka report police station holto mol ka luwal noma wala naka tama fo ay fata kiti dula but nita ko ibela juso noma la ibela kamfa sankala ibajala ko be kole abundal natila nga fo janan ko all you numa keta jele fita gara soro e ko taxi driver ni ngaka fita la aka essence le sunya bari ya tata essence sunya la apprenti le amuta ya city kuma suti ya kama bari kabri yela boss kuma nena mosa mira ko boss na fo al nga samba police bari man na okay tata jolole nyini ka bute kenne o ko lay nata nan police andun tol ni mo baramar mo fotana nan police station to wala mo lipare mo ka muta wo nyama fon sa samba loptano to ya check ya long mine bala o ko la nabe a nyanta mutala lopta police station to sinawo bari kabri ngay kenni wo samba loptano to amon me dorong afat so ate o apprent wo fita anal apprentil hanana ye tol muta ye charge ko ye mole fa so ajibe dorong momi alon ka essence liter tansa basuna ma fa ko ka essence sunya o betata ma wo fo ma fa sunya ro fanam betata bari lafta mi yitan la wala nyenti ko ni ela kam fa sanka ela bolo fanka na busi bul so to mando ba de mi fa bolota ela bolo sina table a fele ye mo nyim buti la yafa sa o fatal sa yalo itala essence liter tansa bonyo moto nyini kanu law bari te fanam fele ye mo le fa te fanam lual tinya to mando bara na baluta no mosa lual la kan ayela essence o min sunya bari ta fanam fele ya fa sa ita fanam fo sita yeta kiti yo nyati wala yeb mo le fa so kulati mi yalan ko
mo nyante accident dale mol muta sungol ngo sifa ala samba to the nearest police station quickly wato bantale even signal kan loka bantale maybe natra if you guys have a number that you give out because also this I wanted to talk about but unfortunately we are running out of time the numbers you give out perhaps it's too long for people to put on their heads and call when there's an emergency. At least a three-word numbers like 111222 at least. But if you give me 3744444, it's sometimes very difficult. I hope you guys will work on that.
Definitely,
10 seconds.
Definitely, the Gambia Police Force is working on its emergency hotline. We in fact want to corporate bodies who are engaging in these things can engage the police force so that we will easily solve that issue. But then it is a technical issue that is happening, and this is why we are issuing these other numbers. 9968885 is a number that is always out there. 996.
Perhaps you will come to Mohammed later and he'll give you a very nice three number that you can use. Thank you very much, PRO. Thank you very much, Commissioner Gorgebu, for the time you've taken to pass by. And I hope Gambians have definitely learned. That's all I have time for you in today's edition of the Viewpoint. Till I come your way next week. Thanks for watching. I am Babu Karsi and this is QTV.